No, I don't use ArchTitus anymore. It was a fun project. I learned a lot, but it just got unwieldy. I accepted too many commits, and I just managed it poorly. So I was really happy to learn like a lot of the bash scripting in it, but I ended up archiving the project mainly just because ArchTitus became too unwieldy, and I wasn't strict enough with my Git repo. I didn't follow the golden rule of GitHub set by Linus Torvalds. If you don't understand a commit, you shouldn't accept it. It's the golden rule. If you can't understand the commit, you should not accept should not accept that pull request. So when people were doing PRs, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I don't quite understand 100% of that, but let's see what happens. And then I would revert it back when it did something I didn't like, or I accepted too many of those and I was just like, I have no idea what my original code even looks like at this point. Don't do that. That was a good learning experience. So that's what happened to ArchTitus. Yeah, I mean, for me, for the GitHub stuff, a lot of times I just feel so happy that someone contributed to the project. I hate to put down someone's work, and that's what I feel like sometimes when I have to put down a pull request. But usually, what I did for like, let's take one of my biggest project, Win Utility, where I get tons of contributors, like 50 something contributors on that project, up to almost 5,000 stars. What I do for that one is I set specific rules. One, the test branch usually only lasts 3 months. I kind of set a time limit around there, just in my brain. It means nothing. It's not like a deadline, but I kind of like, okay, I need to do a commit, pretty much a pull request every 3 months, and then I review every pull request that comes in. And what I do is I say, hey, if it's a pull request to the main branch, it immediately gets closed and said, nope, denied, because everything should be on a test branch so we can test it. A novel idea. But the good thing is, most the bad commits are people that can't read or don't follow the rules, and they just throw it on the main branch. So usually I just close it with a comment and saying, hey, this is in the improper branch. You need to put it on the test branch and recommit, or redo your PR. And almost always when it's a bad commit or a bad pull request where it's just nonsense code or it doesn't really do anything, that person doesn't know how to switch the branch and do another PR. So then I never see the PR again, and it kind of works itself out. So the bad PRs typically get kind of cleaned out by themselves just by having that one rule there. And it's really nice. And I've also had times where I have accepted a couple bad PRs on the test branch, but typically it either gets fixed or we rewind a little bit, drop that commit if it's really bad. That's only happened I think once. And then or sometimes I accept the commit that's not quite, like it's like 90% there, and then someone else steps in and does another PR to fix that PR. So that has happened a couple times on the test branch as well. But it's a really good, I highly recommend really understanding the branch system in GitHub. And if you're doing a lot of collaboration, man, it's just a lifesaver. I love it.